girls, this is your boy God on his YouTube account, The Gods Above, doing another episode of Summoner's War. Now, I haven't been doing a lot of videos because I've really been focusing on farming so that I can get some good content for you guys, so I've been AFK. Since last time I've become guild leader, I've become guild leader, I don't want to do that. Let's say, our guild leader Grim, his brother, he got hacked. I'm just gonna keep it really short. So he got hacked, and so his account's been tempo. It's kind of been suspended for a while. So in his absence, since I am one of the OG Wicked Clown members, I've been promoted to guild leader. Probably when his brother comes back, he'll take over, or I'll stay guild leader. It just depends on how things crumble out. So since the last time I met you guys, I don't know if I told you or not. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I've actually pulled an Arnold. Let me see if I can find him in my map. I have an Arnold. Yeah, he's kind of shit ruined. I haven't really done anything with him. Shannon's gonna get better ruined soon. I haven't done anything with her. Mainly these past few days I've been focusing on getting like a lot of stuff mainly. I'm planning on making a Sigimarius, and I already made Jojo 5-star and Aaron 5-star. He only needs 10 levels, that's half the battle. And Mina needs to become a 5-star, which brings me to the point of where I'm at this stage where farming 5-stars and 6-stars. Now, I told you guys you need 63-star max monsters to make a 5-star. Well, I don't have that many, but I'm just focused on making 5-stars. So I need approximately 4 and 4 each, so that's basically 8 monsters. And so if you're gonna do 8 monsters times 3, that's 24. So hold on, let me show you what I have here. That's a 4-star monster. I can use that, and I think I have food lying around here. I always have food lying around, food that I can use, you know, whatever. I can always make other monsters and crap like that. I have a shit ton of food always lying around at any given second so that I can use. Like, I might end up using my talc, because I haven't used my talc in ages. Like, my talc and my drunken master, they're just sitting there, and I can probably use them. But I don't want to right now, actually. So, actually, I'm trying to keep whatever monsters I have, because that's kind of for world boss, and I want to maintain a world boss team. And it really doesn't take that much to make a 4-star monster. So, in order for me to do that, in order for me to make the 4-stars, I need 3 for every 4-star. So, that's 24, and I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, call it, okay? And I'm at 15, I'm missing 9 more, and many may say, well, 9, call it minus 3, so that's 21. And since I probably might be using my drunken master, because I really don't need him, I have no use for him, he's like my worst contributor, so that's another 4. So really, honestly and truly, let's see, I need 8, that's 6, 6 times 3, that's 18, so I just need 3 more monsters if I decide to go that way. But either way, I get Mystic Scrolls anyway, and I can probably do that, so that's how I'm going to go with that. And this week, this week has been a troll. This week, I summoned 11 of these, actually. Yesterday, in fact. Yesterday was my day. Yesterday was my day. Also, updates on whatever. I want a Darien, but I don't want a Darien. I kind of have a shit ton of monsters right now. I'm clearing them for fusion. Pretty much, think about it this way. Once I start clearing my fusion monsters out the way, then my load will get a lot easier. Right now, what I will be doing, at least try to finish by today, is I already have these awakened. I pretty much farmed the dungeons for them. I'm gonna make a Sansunu. That relieves like 4 monsters automatically off my list, right? That gives me space to save for the other 3. After that, it's pretty much farming XP shit food for Mina and what else? For Mina, and then my Sansunu. Yeah, he's not in here right now. And then as far as Awaken, I've got that many. At least I need 15 for this. This is fine. I'm okay with this. But let me see a water. I don't have a water high. But airing, we're at least half the battle on airing. We're almost half the battle on airing. So it's going to be airing. Jojo is way farther than airing. I will tell you that much for sure. Jojo is at 7 of 10. So Jojo will be awakened pretty soon. Airing, I can farm. Airing, I've been farming. Like today, like this week, I had a lot. I've been awakening some monsters to use. So airing and Jojo are at least half the battle done. Because, you know, if I transfer these two to that, that's 6. If I transfer these, that's 9. So Jojo and airing are half the battle nearly done. Since I don't have a water monster I can show you. Looks like someone got something. A desert queen. Fuck me, I never get the good shit. But GZ to this guy. Wait, let's see what level he is. Let's see what he is. Stop moving, chat. A fucking level 26 just pulled a desert queen. Okay. I'm having a hard time trying not to rage, but I want to rage. I really do want to rage, but I'm not. So, this week, we've got the halls, the magical halls, basically. I already got these two anyway. The Yeti and that, I already farmed those. So, halls are gonna be done for the next, day and 8 hours? So, next 8 hours to a day. So, I've got a shit ton of farming I need to do. And since I plan on getting my monster really, really soon, it would be to my best benefit to farm these halls. Now I'm at the point where shop is finally giving me ruins, but I'm so busy with them, I'm not really getting that much. So I'm almost level 35. So at least by the time I hit 35, 36, I'll have that Sigamarus. I'm halfway on Barrow. I'm doing really well on Barrow. I've got to admit, guild has been decent to me. I'm getting at least a piece every week, so contributions, my guild is really, really strong. We went from being the few, the far, and the not shitty to being the strongest fuck guild. Like, there's 11 of us, call it 12 when my guild, when one of the leaders comes back, 12 of us who farm day in and day in and day out, and that's all we go for. It's and another OP monster I want on my dream list, Ariel. I promise you, if I ever got an Ariel on this account, I'd be so happy, because that's an Aiden farmer right there. All these monsters with nat 5s. And it would be customary for me to rage, because my turn hasn't come yet. But I know raging won't solve anything. I am getting a Sigamarus, which at my level is pretty OP, and I'm making an Irif. Most people are focusing on team building and ruins. I'm at the point where I'm getting 2 nat 5 monsters, and I have a Galleon, a Lucian, a Chloe, a Bryand. A lot of good shit that's going to carry me very far in the game, so raging's not really that much too key for me. I know the day that I pull that nat 5, I swear to God, is the day I will be an OP person. So that's where that is. So, while I'm clearing, I have any Aiden reps right now. I doubt it. Yeah. No, I don't have any Aiden reps. So while I'm gonna put in Tamor Hell right now, I'm gonna have another 20 XP just sitting there. I'm gonna talk about schematics of the game and things that I'm going over right now. So right now, as we all know, I'm after the Siege. So I've put on hold all of my plans to level up and shit just to go after Siege, and probably by the end of this month I'll have him. Like, what's today? Today is the 29th? No, I'm not gonna have him by the end of this month. But by halfway into February, I will have myself a Siege. That is my primary goal. I will have myself a Siege, so that I can deal with, at least. In that aspect that I only have to wait, maybe 14, 15 days for an ad something, I'm okay with that. Once I get Siege, what are my plans? Well, Siege is gonna be pretty much my main primary focus after that. Like, let me rephrase that. Once I get Siege, pretty much my plans will be farming Hall of Wind and farming Hall of Water. I don't have any really need for fire reps except for Chloe, but Clo's kind of an easy one. Like, you get mids, like, in Hall of Fire, like, so easily. So I'll be after Clo, and basically I'll be after, I'll be after Clo, but Clo's kind of late. It's kind of like I can stay on Hall of Wind one day and get all the shit I need for Clo. But after that, it's pretty much farming Hall of Wind and Hall of Water. I'll be farming Hall of Water for my Sage Awaken, because once I get him, it'll be hopefully much easier to get those highs. And then farming Hall of Wind for the Nat 4s that I need to awaken. I need to get awakened monsters, okay? After that, pretty much consistent with the consistent farming of the Irith. Pretty much next week, I think, I'm getting 2 Irith pieces. I have enough. I'm just going to save all my Irith pieces for next week, so I should get those. Hopefully those 2 Irith pieces. Putting me at 70 next week. That leaves me only 3 weeks. So by the end of February, maybe March the 1st, I should have that Irith. I should have that Irith. I hope Amir. And when people ask me why Amir, Amir's a pretty hard tanker if you ask me. You would want Amir on your team, especially with my setup, the setup I'm going for. I'm not thinking about doing Lucian anymore, but Galleon, Sigamarus, and Amir, that's too much. That's too tanky. That right there is an AoE nuke team on its own, and let's say it depends on what else I take along. Let's say I get a Praha, or I have an Ariel or a Chasun. I bring a Chasun on. Or let's say something happens, let's say I buy a Mystic Scroll pack or some shit like that, I save for premies. Now, let's say I get, let's say I get premies, let's say I get Beretta, already fused in Argent, let's say I get Beretta, Akia, and Kume, and I make a Vero. That right there is potential for a really strong team right there. So that's really where my plans are going. So yeah, that's where I'm putting my focuses. So it's gonna be Sage, hopefully Amir. If I get Theo, I'll be pissed, but I won't be sad because Theo is a nuker. I want an AoE nuker, but I don't. The one thing I cannot stand is Tessa. I can't stand Tessa. I mean, he's an Irith and he's a Nat 5. I will take him any day, but... And come to us if you're listening. Don't give me Tessa. But I'll take a Tessa because of his passive, but I really don't want that passive, if you understand what I mean. I don't want that passive. I don't even want Theo either. I want Amir and Sage for the AoEs and the thing that they can do on the CC, crowd control, for those of you wondering. Amir has a nice stun AoE, and I'm thinking about running him Violent Ruins. So Violent on that, that's gonna be pretty much Violent Revenge, so that he can counter. Someone just pulled a Pioneer. Fuck me. Again. Why? Why these Nat 5s? I'm so tempted to just go pop a Mystic Scroll. But it doesn't matter. I really don't care anymore. So, as far as it goes, I don't really want Tessa. Because Tessa's ability... Well, Tessa takes out most passes, which is very useful. His Oblivion's useful. But a lot of people are on Tessa's dick. Tessa and Theo. That's like, if people get a Theo, what next is they want a Tessa. And if they get a Tessa, what next is they want a... They don't want the Amir. Once people get Theo and Tessa, they don't want Amir. I'm the only one who wants Amir because with the defense break off Galleon, with Sige's freeze and his AoE, and let's say you use Amir, that's pretty much AoE nukes right there. Let's say Galleon breaks all monsters, Sage use Ice Volcano, freezes 2 out of your 4 monsters on arena offense, to be specific. Then out of that, you have Amir to come in with his Mach Crush and shit on everything. Basically, he stuns those other 2 monsters. And if he doesn't stun those other 2 monsters, he might just kill whatever is there with that defense break and that attack buff. Like, some Amir, like, I've seen Amir's AoE hit in Guardian, like people like Claytano and things like that, Rafi, doing 70k, so that's pretty good. And these are people of Guardian too, so with those defense breaks and those high attack buffs and the clearance of debuffs. So what I'm saying is that I would want an Amir. It would fit my team. A Theo would be okay, because if he just bio procs and everything, that's fine. I would probably hate to get a Tessa, because his passive really wouldn't work well with the rest of my team, so I'd kind of be really pissed about that. But whatever is whatever, so I can't control what I get. The only thing I can control is what I do about the materials I make. So that's that. So after I'm done with this, I'm fusing Santanu. Basically leveling up is not the main thing really per se. Leveling him up is not the main thing. After that, pretty much my goal is to just farm halls. And I'm just gonna farm the shit out of halls. That's how that's gonna go. Farm halls until I get what I need. That's basically where my attention is going. So yeah. After that, basically farming halls. After that, I'm gonna farm halls so I can awaken the shit that I need. For Sige, basically, yeah, I'm farming halls for Sige, okay? Then after that, I can just farm levels and whatever not. And then after I get Sige, it's basically like ruining him is gonna be my main goal. So now, not really per se going back to leveling shit anymore, just getting better runes on the monsters that I need, and that's how I will be putting my plan into action. So contrary to what most people at my level are really strong, but most people at my level are usually waiting for endgame monsters, and I, on the contrary, am not. I'm actually making my endgame monsters now. Like, I thought I was gonna get Vero, but then I realized I didn't have a Nagrim until I had already fused Arjun. But then I didn't even go for Jojo because I didn't have Jojo, nor Santanu shit at the time, nor Mina. So Sigamarus was out of the plan, and then I put a Jojo, a Mina, and then I got all the shit for Santanu. So that's how life can be kind of changing. I was after the Vero thinking, oh, I might get this, and then Sage popped into my hand. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'll take it. So yeah, that's how my plans are gonna work. So this is going to conclude the first part of the video. I'm going to start the second one momentarily, and I will be posting this on YouTube today, both parts of the videos. I know one of my parts of the videos didn't post, and I didn't feel like redoing another one. It was just about farming, which is what I'm doing right now. Take a OP rep, use the attribute beyond bonus, and put your shit fodder in there, and that's how you really farm for levels. So I will be doing the next part of the video shortly.